Hello there everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome back to more of the Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions playthrough. Last time, we managed to recover one of the missing Beanstar pieces, and we also got our hands on the last few elemental moves that we can learn in the entire game. So in today's session, we're hopefully going to be able to recover the remaining Beanstar pieces, but if I have to guess, I'm more than likely going to be able to get 2 out of the 3 remaining pieces. Anyway, we're here in the Yoshi Theater because, believe it or not, one of the Beanstar pieces is right here in plain sight. However, this guy here wants to exchange this for neon eggs, which only Yoshis can lay. So that's gonna be fun. Anyway, let's go. Let's head into the theater and see what we got. Funny enough, these posters here originally were references to other Nintendo properties, including Kirby, the legendary Starfy, and I believe there was like one other reference I can't recall off the top of my head. But regardless, all these other posters here, I think they're supposed to be references to different things in the real world, like different movies. I could be wrong, but it is what it is, I suppose. Also, this picture is clearly a reference to another game later on in the series known as Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a reference to Bowser's Inside Story. If not, then it's definitely Mario & Luigi Dream Team. Regardless, though, in order to get our hands on neon eggs, we need bean fruit. And once we get our hands on some nice bean fruit, we need to feed the Yoshis with them. But we were also informed that someone within this theater knows quite a lot about these bean fruit. So, let's speak to him now. Indeed, I am the architect who designed this very theater. I am called Fava. And also, indeed, I am the older brother of the Castle Town's greatest intellectual. What? What? Neon eggs, you say? How did you know I'm a neon egg fiend? That's right. Some know me as an architect. And some know me as an intellectual older brother. But in reality, I'm just an old man who loves neon eggs. Perhaps. Nice. What? You want to know what food makes Yoshis lay neon eggs? Well, that'd be bean fruit, perhaps. Bean fruits are native to Beanbean Kingdom. They grow underground, perhaps. Why are you so unsure? First, dig the bean fruit out of the ground. Then feed the bean fruit you dug up to a Yoshi. Then you'll get a neon egg, perhaps. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with an old man being a neon egg fiend. I've never been found a single neon egg in all my life. Jeez. Very well. However, knowledge I have gathered after much collecting and searching is not exact. But in my head, I have a map that shows, or in my head, yeah, it is head. Whoops. I have a map that shows kind of the general area where bean fruits may be. Perhaps.
Oh yeah.
What? What? You're going to find them and feed them to the Yoshis? Okay, I'll tell you. Indeed, I will now tell you. I'll show you a map that points out the general location of some bean fruits. I'll put markers on your maps, perhaps. Go to the areas I marked on your map and look for suspicious spots surrounded by grass or rocks. If you find such spots, there's no mistaking that a bean fruit lies in the dirt in that spot. By the way, to dig up a bean fruit, just dig underground once and pop back up. Perhaps, if you're lucky. Okay, well, thank you for the information. Also, even though we gathered some bean fruit already, I'm gonna save what I have until after we collected all of the remaining bean fruit that we need to get our hands on yet. So, let's see here. According to the mini-map, this should tell us where... Yep, as I thought. If you look at the touchscreen, it'll tell you the general location where all the remaining bean fruit are. So, use that to your advantage if you possibly can. However, if you're playing the original GBA release... If you're playing the original GBA release, you will have to go into the main menu and pull up the map that way. So, that is one pretty nice thing about the remake, how the touchscreen more or less... Oh, okay. Apparently we got some friends who want to party today. Okay, well, get smacked. Back to what I was saying. Use the touchscreen if you can. That is one really awesome feature to use in this remake. So that way you don't have to keep opening up the map over and over again just to find the general location where all the Beanstar pieces are. Nice. Okay. So, other than that, that was pretty easy. Okay, did not quite mean to do that. Oh well. What can I say? Focusing on two screens at the exact same time is not exactly what you would call the easiest thing in the world. Trust me, it ain't easy. But it can most certainly be done. I mean, I played through Star Fox Zero after all. I mean, I played it casually, of course, but not for like a stream playthrough as of yet. Just saying. There we go. Okay, let's see. Our next bean fruit is over towards our the next room, right over here on the east. And like I said, we could technically go after another... We could technically go after one of the other Beanstar pieces right now if we wanted. But... I'm going to try to get this done first, because this one takes a little bit of time to gather everything we need. Even though we did gather most of the stuff we needed in the... throughout the course of the playthrough up to this point. Let's see. Aha! Alright, so it looks like the next bean fruit is located over in the northeastern quadrant of this kingdom. So let's get moving. Also, another thing worth noting too is that you can't have both the map as well as the move selection on the bottom screen at the same exact time. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Wish it did, but oh well, it is what it is, I suppose. Okay. Now then, how the hell are we supposed to get over here? Okay. That'll work, I guess. Excuse me. Nice. Goodbye. You gotta love having free red peppers coming out of frickin' bombs, am I right? Seriously though, how are you supposed to get up here? It doesn't look like you can. But you should be able to if you approach this from a different area. kind of surprised that all three of these guys decided to go after Luigi, despite the fact that Mario was completely defenseless. Goodbye. Okay. That definitely was not the right direction to go, but hey. Sometimes when searching for these pieces, or these bean fruit, it's okay to get lost every now and again. Keyword is most of the time. Not all the time, trust me. Ooh. Well, that definitely wasn't good. All because I jumped a little too early there. By the way, one thing I will go ahead and mention now is that I did recently readjust I readjusted some settings here in OBS Studio to see if I could possibly push the quality up just a little bit further. It's still 720p, but it's gonna look a little bit nicer, hopefully. And hopefully things stay good, stay nice and consistent. Although I think I tried this before with the first Paper Mario and it didn't quite work out. But honestly, I think it was just one of those things where I was just simply having kind of a bad day with the internet, I guess. Goodbye. There we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Excuse me. I knew I had a sneeze coming on. That's why I didn't say anything. I mean, if I didn't say anything, it would have been pretty embarrassing. Also, I'm not sure if I activated the sword pipe or not. Hang on. This is the same pipe. Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm crazy then. I wasn't sure if I hit the correct pipe or if it was the same pipe or if something else was going on. Anyway. Up we go. By the way, I don't think that block was there before. I think that block only appears after you start gathering the Beanstar pieces, or after you collect the first one at the very least. Alright. So, this particular Beanstar piece here, or not Beanstar piece, I mean bean fruit. This particular bean fruit here, this is a unique one. Instead of it being underground, we got this asshat here who just ate the frickin' bean fruit like it was nothing. And now he wants to eat Luigi. Good God.
Let's go.
So this is the only semi-mini boss that Luigi fights in the game as far as I know. It's also weak against the Thunderbrand, so that's pretty nice. Ow! I'm really going to die here? Seriously? Oh. Man, I suck. Timing the attack of the fireballs which this guy produces, aka the Piranha Bean. Okay, that was a terrible idea. Why did I do that? Never jump on this thing at all. Clearly, I was not thinking. Did it just shoot out Prince Peasley? Yeah, it did. Well, that was definitely something. Well, you know. You okay, buddy? Whoa, you're definitely a lot smaller than you should be. Oh, Luigi, you saved me, didn't you? Why, thank you so much. You're a huge help.
Oh, yeah.
But my, Luigi, look at how you've grown. No, I think it's because of the fact you shrunk. I see. I guess I wasn't aware of the whole shrinking business. Say, Luigi, I'm none too fond of this body size. Do you think it could change me back? Yeah, I think I can. To think that you know such cool moves, you're a real zero. I mean hero. That's funny. Okay, but be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, just hold still. Look at the difference in my shine now that I'm back to normal. Zing! Now that's a shine. Thank you so much, Luigi. You're welcome. I feel like I must thank you. Please, I insist you accept this. I found this inside the large piranha plant back there. Please, take it.
Lucky me.
Thank you. Well, I've returned to my old self once again, so there's no point in staying here longer. I will most definitely be getting the next Beanstar piece. Oh, and be sure to give my regards to Mr. Red's mustache.
Okay.
Excuse me. May we meet again after gathering the Beanstar pieces.
Bye-bye.
That was pretty cute. So anyway, that was Luigi's little side adventure. Nothing too fancy. Just Luigi going on his own. Alright, let's see what we got left. I think we managed to get everything else we needed, as far as I can tell. Huh. And that we did. Wow, what do you know? Alrighty. Well, now that we gathered all the bean fruit, now we can feed the Yoshis and get this next Beanstar piece relatively quickly. Like I said, it was definitely worth gathering some of them early on. And like I mentioned before, even though you could technically gather a certain amount of them, you couldn't get all of them until around this point in the game. Just saying. Goodbye. Nice. What's even funny now is that looking at Luigi's stats, he's definitely a lot further ahead when it comes to his current experience point count. Versus Mario, of course. There is one other thing I haven't mentioned yet, and that is relating to Heavy G. In the original, not only did it affect your jumping capabilities, but it also affected your hammer swing, and I could be wrong, but it could have also affected your hand power usage as well. So in other words, while under the Heavy G status, it would take longer for you to raise your hammer, and take slightly longer to charge up your elemental abilities. And again, the opposite is also true for the light G status. Just saying. I'm so hungry. I want to eat fruit. Here. Wow, fruit. Thank you. At first, they taste just like beans, but then the flavor of fruit oozes out. Bean fruit are the best. Neat. Oh, you can take that. Thanks. I'm glad that you would like that. Alright, time to eat up, buddy. Anyway, one thing that's definitely worth pointing out is that the sound effects are definitely different when it comes to feeding the Yoshis as well as them pooping out a neon egg. Whenever they poop out a neon egg, by the way, there's no sound effect as opposed to the original, which actually did have a proper sound effect. Is this a bug or is this an intentional design choice? I will never know. Your guess is as good as mine at this point. By the way, to determine if a Yoshi is hungry, if you see them panting, then yeah, they're hungry. The ones that are just standing around, doing Yoshi things, such as tax evasion, you don't need to worry about feeding those. There you go. One pretty nice attention to detail I've noticed when it comes to these Yoshis is that I definitely like the fact that when you're speaking to them in the Mario and Luigi series, instead of speaking in normal English text, their text is actually surrounded by parentheses. So technically speaking, they're speaking to you in their native language, but it's translated for us, the players. So, honestly, that makes perfect sense. The reason why they went that route. I'm not sure why it's not consistent with other Mario games in the series, but it is what it is, I suppose. Well done! I did well asking you two. My neon eggs are beautiful! On the sign you go. Also, the neon eggs don't look anywhere near as shiny as they did in the original. In fact, they look like just ordinary Yoshi eggs. You did it! You did it! Excuse me. And so the Yoshi Theater is officially open. Hooray! It's complete! Banzai! Thanks to you two, my theater is now complete! Marvelous! Very well, as promised, here is your reward.
Oh yeah.
There we go, folks. Beanstar piece number 2 is ours. Only 2 to go. Halfway there. Excellent! We're going to be rather busy preparing for our grand opening. Pardon us. What's really awesome is that this Beanstar piece, honestly, is the easiest one you can get in the game. Well, besides the first one, obviously, but even so, I'm just saying. Alright, now to start getting the other 2 Beanstar pieces. The next one we're going to be going after is located like over towards the Beanbean Airport area, in the southeastern quadrant of the Beanbean Kingdom, I think. Somewhere around there. I mean, it's not at the airport. Also, whoa, my head started spinning. I hate it when that happens. Okay. So, like I said, the next Beanstar piece is located over towards the south. I believe it's somewhere around... No. Not there. It's more... Dang it. Whatever. No big deal. Just means more experience for me. Hooray! There is one more thing I wanted to mention. That is, if you were around for yesterday's stream, I apologize for the way I acted. That was just me having a really bad day. I just lost my temper, and it just was not a good time. And for that, I'm sorry about that. Hopefully something like that will not happen again, but I'll do my best to try to keep my temper under control the best that I can. Also, we got a golden mushroom and a max nut there. Pretty sweet items. Max nut, as the name suggests, fully restores the HP of both Mario and Luigi, which is really awesome to see. The only thing that the Max Nut doesn't do is restore BP, but that's okay. Having a high restorative property of that particular thing, that's pretty awesome. Also, here's the next Beanstar piece. Hiding in a cage, which we can't quite get our hands on, unfortunately. But... impossible! No way am I working with explosive colors like those! Oh dear. Water. Drank too much water. Oh my. Well, that's definitely something worth investigating. Hello. Honestly, what is one to do with such riffraff? Street rat. Oh, welcome, welcome! I am called Hairhow, or Harhow, I guess? Whatever. Genius designer, and I am also called Bowletta. Yes, we are one and the same. Did you know? Did you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, whatever. Am I correct in assuming you're interested in the splatter assessment opening? Fine. If you do a decent enough job, I'll pay you. Your pay will be... A bean-like thing that cascaded down from the heavens. Ta-da!
Oh yeah.
What? Do you have some sort of complaint? Huh? Huh? Huh?
Oh.
That's better. Now then. You can help with my splort right away, but you must be snappy. Just do it and get it done. Now, don't mind me. I'll just give you a little advice while you work. Trust me, you need it. First, go have yourself a drink so you can become a proper splort water pump. Once you're able to pump out water like a human fire hydrant, step on the little foot marks. Try it. You'll totally like it. Okay. Fine. I'll explain the method of my genius. Through the genius of Splat Defies explanation. Or Splart, whatever. She also can walk on air, apparently. First, you must dye the fabric. Press the B button to shoot water at the design bomb. Try it already. Try it. Okay. The color of the design bomb you hit colors the fabric. Oh, and by the way, if you hit 2 design bombs at the same time, then the fabric color becomes a mixture of those 2 colors. Don't forget, it's vital to splart. Oh, and one more teensy thing. If you're dyeing fabric and you think, bark, that's all wrong, just talk to Bowletta. He'll make the fabric nice and shiny white for you. Once you're done dyeing, then choose your design. So you get to shoot water at the artsy bombs again. Isn't it just so fun that you could dye? I see what you did there. The design of the design bomb you shoot alters the design of your duds. The design patterns are the tropical design, aka the stripes, the polka dot design, and finally the checkerboard design. By the way, if you hit 2 or more design bombs, the pattern always ends up being a star. Remember that. Once you're done with the design, I'll decide if it perfectly matches the artistic vision of Splart. So yeah, anyway, that's the method to my genius. And now I need you to finish 4 outfits for me, okay, boys? Hop to it! That's all I have to tell you, so get started on your first assignment with all speed. As for design, anything will do, just give me a red color. Okay. So, when dealing with these floating bombs, they all have different speeds. The front one obviously moves the fastest, while the middle one will move at a slightly slower speed, while the one in the back moves slightly faster than the other 2, but still, it can be kind of difficult to time your hits properly, but really, it's not that bad. Yes, that's it! That will do fine. Next, on to the next one. Let's see, the next design is... I want something yellow and a checkered pattern. Again, just gotta time your shots just right. And there we go. Also, when you hit Mario, all the bombs stop in place. So that's pretty nice. Once you hit, they won't continue moving anymore. They'll just stop being like, whoa, what the hell is that? Excuse me. Yes, that's it. That will do. That'll be fine. Next, on to the next one. Let's see, the next design is... Give me some purple. Purple with a polka dot flare. Okay. So, for this one, we're going to need to mix 2 different colors together. Timing is everything when it comes to this. Okay, that is not the right color. Yes, I would like to start fresh. So we need to mix, I believe, red and blue in order to make purple. Yeah. There we go. And what was it? Polka dot? There we go. Yes, that's it. That will do fine. Next, on to the next one. Let's see, the next design is... I'm depressed. I crave orange, but with a star. Remember, to make a star pattern, just hit 2 or more design bombs at once. Okay. So for orange... I believe it's red and yellow? That was not the right color. If you screw up, just simply push start and have this person here give you a fresh design all over again. There we go. Red and yellow was the correct color. Done. Splendid! We're all done here. This means I must pay you with a bean-like thing as promised. Go next door and get your pay. Sounds good to me. Overall, pretty fast Beanstar piece, am I right? See, here's the bean-like thing I promised you. Take it with you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
There we go, folks. That's Beanstar piece number 3. Only one more to go. Ah, nice work. You guys are incredible. If I need help again, I'll be coming to you. And believe me, there is actually an optional thing you can do at a later point in time, and you can return to her and get some pretty neato stuff by doing the same thing again, except you would fill in all kinds of different designs and colors and combinations. Everything under the sun, if you know what I mean. Okay, folks, so there's only one Beanstar piece left to get our hands on. This last piece is probably going to be the most difficult to get our hands on versus all the others. So saving this Beanstar piece for last is definitely the best idea you can do, honestly. So, in order to get to this next Beanstar piece, believe it or not, we have to go back to a previous area. That previous area is... hang on a second. Here we go. Chucklehuck Woods. The reason why we're going back here is because now that we have elemental abilities as well as newly upgraded hammers, we can use these new abilities to access a brand new area that was previously inaccessible. There we go. Here it is. Ah. Okay, I don't even know what I was trying to do there. I always try to get more than 10 coins from those blocks. I really should know better. Okay, that was pretty good. Hello, Dubious Lol. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. There is something I kind of want to readjust. I'm going to see if I can take care of this real fast. This hopefully won't take too long. Recently, I tried to make some adjustments to the text size on the chat widget to see if I could possibly get the text to be more legible, if you know what I mean. I increased the size from 20 pixels to 30, but obviously that is not working out, so I'm going to try 24. Okay, that is better. Let me switch to 20 pixels. Let me go back to boxed and switch this to 24 pixels. Save. That's better. Let me try 30 pixels. That's better. Okay, so the previous style I used was the culprit. Let me try old school. See if this works. Okay, old school clearly does not work. Let me try chunky? Okay, no. That does not work. Let's go back to boxed. Okay, there we go. Boxed works the best, albeit some of the colors here still don't display properly, like purple. But even so, better than nothing, I suppose. You know what, screw it. I'm gonna change this back to 20 pixels. Again, apologies. This won't take too long to do. And thankfully, while I'm doing this live, this will fix the chat that's currently active. Let's see, chat. There we go, back to chat. Back to 20 pixels. Same settings. Better. Again, it makes the text more legible when it comes to the messages themselves, but again, I really wish that the names were better highlighted. Oh well, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Alright, back to the game. Anywho, this new area here is a pretty interesting one, as there appears to be an area that is completely blocked off. Oh, come on, really? Ooh, just made it. Hey Hugh, let's talk to you. Winkle Realm lies ahead. Outsiders not allowed to pass through. Okay, why don't I just whack you instead? Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. Yeah. I have to agree with you there. It is okay to read in 720p at the very least. Which is what I stream at anyway. The reason why I don't do 1080p is not because I can't, but rather it's due to bandwidth limitations. My bandwidth is only like a 5 megabits per second upload. So I can only use about 75% of my upload bandwidth in order to achieve optimal results. And by optimal results, I obviously mean at quality where there's no compression artifacts. Or very, very little artifacts that is practically invisible, if you know what I mean. So, honestly, this is the best results that I can get as of right now. Unless I somehow can get a better internet package and get more upload speed. This is Winkle Coliseum. Surviving it is hard. If you say so. This is Winkle Coliseum Reception. Are you up to the challenge? Sure. Entrance fee is 500 coins. Pay 500 coins and the rest is free. Alright, we'll pay. You go learn the secrets of the Winkle Coliseum. Okay. Honestly, it's not that hard of a game at all, really. It's one of those things where you just spin around and you'll win automatically. Wanna try? Yeah. Good luck. Welcome to the Winkle Coliseum. Ready to try Chuckle Hut Bounce? Also, the minigame music here is completely different versus the original, where it used the same music track that was also used with the barrel moving minigame. So basically, here's how it works. You use A and... or no, in this version you use L and R to rotate Mario and Luigi on their bar. So basically, the objective of this game is to rotate around and try to knock these, energy, balls from, one totem pole thing to, the other. They'll constantly be firing at you on a consistent basis. The bigger the totem pole thing is, the more hits it'll take to destroy it. As you can see, there are golden mushrooms that randomly shoot out. If you manage to get hit by it with either Mario or Luigi, then what will happen is you'll be able to shoot an energy projectile from that particular bro. Push A for Mario, push B for Luigi. It's as simple as that. And obviously the best score, I believe, is 16. You definitely want to at least get the minimum high score in order to achieve the best prize possible. Oh, incredible! You did it! The high score is yours! You are champion! Take this! The Winklies acknowledge you. And we got a Winkle card, which looks a lot like the Helix Fossel from the Pokemon games. Also, we can choose to play this game as many times as we want to get some Teehee beads, and I think I'm going to play at least one more game. Also, the explanation is only available for like the first time you attempt the game. Or while you're first learning the minigame. By the way, if Mario or Luigi takes a hit from one of these projectiles, what will happen is you will get disoriented. In other words, Mario and Luigi will spin around. Nothing really serious comes to getting hit, really. It'll just temporarily disorient you. It's really not a big deal whatsoever. It really isn't. There we go. Game over. How many Chuckle Orts did you get rid of? Ah, that would be 24. This is a very aromatic, highly valued type of bean. Enjoy your reward. Nice. 2 more added to the collection. Let's see, how many of those beans do I have? Let me check. I have 7. I think I'm gonna need at least 14 or 15. So, let's play a few more rounds and see if I can get a better score. By the way, I think if you do get hit, you lose a little bit of time. Nice job wasting the shot. Also, while Mario and or Luigi are flashing after being struck, what will happen is if either the flashing bros are passing through one of these golden mushrooms, they will not pick it up. By the way, I think you'll also lose a bit of time as well if you get hit. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it's supposed to work. At least that's how it was in the original GBA release. Also, same exact score as last time. Alright, I'm gonna play one more time to see if I can get a better score than 24. 24! I thought of a funnier number than 24. What? 25. Thank you. You do have to have some aiming capabilities when it comes to firing not only these projectiles back at these things, but you also have to have some aim when it comes to using the golden mushroom. It also acts as a shield as well. So if you end up getting hit, it'll automatically fire the golden mushroom. So it's pretty nice. Also pretty nice, new high score. 28, baby. 28. Nice. Let's see here. How many do we have now? 12. Alright, I'm playing one more. Yeah, as I thought, you would lose a little bit of time if you get hit. So try not to get hit, like, very much, if at all, if you possibly can. No. Of course, it's not exactly easy to not get hit, while also trying to bounce these things back at the same exact time. By the way, I'm not too sure, but I think the smaller the target, the more value it has for points. Still got 24. Wow. Alright, that's fine. We're good. So that was that minigame. Quite a lot of fun, all things considered. And definitely worth playing over and over again, especially if you're really good at it. You can get some serious chuckle beans incredibly quickly just by playing that minigame alone. Anywho, here's your Helix Fossel. That's the Winkle card. You are the Coliseum champions. Winkles acknowledge you. Great! I love it. Also, Nook. By the way, before we head up to the top of this place, you definitely want to heal up as much as you can. Here we go. All fully healed up and ready to go. The reason why I say you want to heal up is because look who it is! It's Popple! He's back once again, and he wants that piece of the Beanstar. Let's greet him and say hello. Oh, what's this? Boo, I say! You guys again? But I found this treasure first. It's mine, see? How about no? Oh, sure. You guys are real tough teaming up on me. Don't think you can beat me just because I'm alone. If my solo debuted on the battle line, see?
Let's go!
Here we go again. God damn it. Great. So in this battle, Papa will try to steal your hammers and try to use them against you, which is so damn annoying. What's even more annoying is that if one of your hammers does end up getting stolen, oh dear, it's not a fun time, let me tell you. And I believe after you deal enough damage to him, you'll get the opportunity to be able to steal back your hammer, and for whatever reason they made this an interactable mini-game for this version. Pretty neat. I like that. Goodbye. Might as well lower defense if I can. God damn it! I'll be taking that, see? Man, Popple's attacks are just really inconsistent when it comes to timing. That much is certain. Nice. Okay, at least he only stole a regular mushroom and not a super mushroom or, God forbid, an ultra shroom. And we burned him too. Burn! Damn! Talk about overkill! I love it! Awesome! Level up time! Let's see what we're at. Where we're at, rather. 3, 4, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20, 30, 31. Okay. I figured as much, but it's good to check just in case. And there we go. All 3 pieces of the Beanstar have been collected. By 3, I mean 4. There we go. Now we have all 4 pieces. Hurry, back to Beanbean Castle. No, but I'm not giving up, see? Why didn't he just do that earlier when he had the Beanstar piece in the first place? I guess because he figured that we would try to stop him if we attempted to? I guess that makes sense. So, now that we have all 4 pieces of the Beanstar, it's time to return to Beanbean Castle. And thankfully we can do just that. You gotta love the whole shortcut system. Am I right? But before we head inside, I want to see if I can make a cup of coffee. Speaking of coffee, I know I've had some this morning. I'm not sure why I brought that up, but whatever. Okay. Let's make a tea blend. There we go. Tea blend is ours. Oh, surprise! You had another video conference. Also, I believe that's supposed to be like a Game Boy Color. Hey, boss. But weren't you supposed to be here in person this time? Promises are made to be broken. I'm too busy with my research. Sounds like every politician ever. Don't tell me you're sending another representative. Oh, no need for that. Listen here, this brand new Game Boy Horror boasts a new warping capability. Just bring the new bean juice and place it before the monitor. Okay. I don't understand how that doesn't break the monitor right away. Or rip off the panel. Seriously, how? Ho ho! The warp was successful. I guess you can just chalk it up to video game logic. Oh, another mind-numbingly deep flavor! Hello. Thanks for that sampling. Here's a little something I invented in my spare time. Maybe it'll aid you. God, no! It's a virtual boy! Also known as the secret specs. Next time I really will be there in person. I believe that secret specs were not really a new addition, but more or less a redesign of an already existing item in this version. So, that's pretty neat. Let's see. Gain the ability to see hidden blocks. That's actually pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Mario. So it makes finding hidden blocks that much easier. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but maybe the secret specs are a brand new item that I've never even seen before. So, that's interesting. Let's see, what do we have left? We have a Chuckuccino and also a Teehee Espresso. So we need 12 of the Woohoo beans, and that's it. We're good with the remaining beans for the remainder of the game. Okay, pretty cool. I'll take it. Alright. Time to save progress and figure out what we need to do next. It's pretty funny how we haven't really encountered Prince Peasley at all throughout the course of our whole escapade of trying to locate each and every single star piece, if you know what I mean. By star piece, I mean Beanstar piece. You get the idea. I'm just saying. It was definitely an adventure and a half. By the way, if you transition to a new room using the dash ability, what will happen is you'll just automatically stop dashing. So that's pretty sweet. But anywho, Beanstar is revived. And there it is, the real Beanstar. So the Beanstar is finally back to normal. A message has arrived from Bowletta. I shudder to think. A pink 3DS this time. Very good. You fools made fine scavengers. Now I want red and green to bring the Beanstar to me. The drop point is at the far end of the ocean at a crypt for cruddy jokes called Joke's End. You can't get to Joke's End by walking on the seafloor, so don't try it, cretins. Come after you learn how to cross the sea surface. And don't lose the Beanstar on the way, Butterfingers. But if it plans to return Princess Peach when we give it the Beanstar, then it can't be planning to use Peach's voice to awaken the Beanstar after all. That would seem to be so. Relax, all of you. We can just give the fiend this. Oh, a fake Beanstar, of course. By the way, the fake Beanstar in the original was just literally a paper cutout. I guess they made changes to this fake Beanstar to make it a little more convincing. Which, I guess makes sense, but I'm just saying, foreshadowing ahead ain't gonna work. Also, please bring along a change of clothes for the princess. I'm sure that Princess Peach likely tried to escape, doing untold damage to her lovely dress. Just thinking of it drives me mad! Curse that Bowletta! At least this old servant can help in some small way, other than offering prayers.
To get the joke's end, you have no choice but to travel above the ocean waves. Perhaps if you go to the beach, you'll find a way to get there.
Okay.
Apparently, there once was quite a fine surfing spot at one of these land's beaches. Excellent! Then the two of you will execute our daring plan. Oh, I almost forgot! You won our little Beanstar wager, so here are your mushroom coins.
A whole truckload of them.
Wow. Oh yeah.
At today's exchange rate, that many mushroom coins comes to 99 Beanbean coins.
Talk about a shitty conversion.
But hey, at least we got 99 more coins added to our collection, am I right? Eh. Okay.
Now then, in order to get the joke's end, which is our next destination,
As Prince Peasley said, we will be needing to traverse over the ocean floor, or ocean surface. We can't use the ocean floor because reasons. Alright, before we head out, I would like to see if I can get some nice items here. I do know I would like to see if I can get some new clothes, and maybe a badge or two as well. Let's see, how many of these do I have? 44. 42. I got 2 Ultra Syrups. Okay. By the way, Ultra Nuts, Max Syrups, 1-Up Supers, Ultra Shrooms, and Max Mushrooms are new items that you can purchase here, along with Ultra Nuts. I think I might have mentioned Ultra Nuts already, but regardless though, they are an item that you can buy if you so desire. Let's see. I'm gonna buy one 1-Up Super here. Max Mushroom restores all HP for one singular bro, which is pretty nice to have. But honestly, they're way more expensive than they need to be. That is for sure. Okay, maybe I will buy a couple of Ultra Nuts as well. A couple of Super Nuts. What can I say? I'm kind of nuts for nuts. Alright.
Okay, that ought to do it.
That ought to do it for items for now. Now then, time to go clothes shopping. Okay, let's see what you got for sale. Oh, right, I also got a new pair of clothes from the fight with Popple in his most recent encounter. We have Stealth Suit. Strengthens critical hits and lucky strikes, or lucky hits. Pretty nice, honestly. You know what? I'm going to give these to Mario. And let's see, I think that ought to be it. When it comes to new items, anyway. Let's see what new clothes you got. Beanstar pants, Queen Bee jeans, street jeans, and tropical slacks. Huh. Okay. That's actually a really handy item. Mario would definitely benefit from this more, so let's go and give this to him. Luigi, definitely. I'll give him these too. Actually, I'm gonna get a pair of Beanstar pants for Luigi instead. Oh, right, I also wanted to check badges. What am I doing? Let's see, we have Opal badge, brilliant badge, power badge, and beauty badge.
Ha. Yeah. Ha.
Yeah. You know what? I'm giving this to Luigi.
Yeah.
And Mario.
Ha. Yeah.
I'm gonna give this to him. Okay, cool. That was actually pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. Now then, before we can start surfing the waves on the ocean, we first need to get some lessons in. I'm kidding. Actually, what we really need to do is get our hammers upgraded one more time. I can't bring up the menu. I guess the reason why I can't do that is because either I was on the move, or rather it was because of the fact that there was an enemy on screen chasing me down like a freaking rabid dog. Also, the amount of coins I have now, this may not be enough for a upcoming activity. I don't know. We'll see. Hey boys, how you doing? Whoa! I was wondering who that might be, and it turns out to be those Mario Bros again. You guys have the best time. Why, we just now finished mastering a brand spanking new hammer making technique. Want us to reforge your hammers for you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just don't send it off to Blizzard, otherwise they'll botch the entire thing and even damage the regular hammers as well, just saying. In that case, this will be a debut of our new hammer making technique. We'll get right to reforging. Here we go. On your toes. Damn! That was fast. Whew! That's some fine work we did. These are definitely the finest hammers available. They're even more powerful than before. So we got Ultra Hammers. With those hammers you can break any kind of rock, any kind at all. We've used all of our talents in making these hammers. May they serve you well. Thanks, dude.
Thunder.
You're the best.
Spin. Hammer. Jump.
Alright.
I spin hammer. Jump.
Okay, before I head in, I am definitely going to save right here. The reason why I'm doing this is because this minigame is interesting. First one we have in here, you can get these as soon as you get the super hammers. I am Thwomp, and I love a good game. Test your luck for a mere 200 coins. Are you guys ready to show me the mightiest swing you got? Yeah. Break any one of these that you like with your hammer. If you're lucky, you'll get yourself one incredible treasure. So it's a 1 in 3 chance that you're going to get this right. If you get the treasure, then you win big time, and you don't have to play this again. But if you get like second place, I think you'll get 300 coins. But if you lose completely, you lose out on all your coins altogether. What do you know? First try! Hell yeah! Secret scroll number 1. That is the treasure.
Oh yeah.
So, after getting the scroll, we can now use a new Bros attack. Again, you can get this as soon as you get the Super Hammer, but I wanted to wait until I got the Ultra Hammers because, again, Luigi kind of needs that other scroll which is available in here. It's the same game. I am Thwomp and I love a good game. Test your luck for a mere 500 coins. So for this one, we only got like 2 chances. Break anyone you want with your hammer. If you're lucky, you'll get an incredible treasure. Boop. Okay, cool. Alright, so if you get the middle prize, you get 800 coins. So at least we get to try again. So basically, it's paying the fee for the game again. Alright, let's go again. Damn it.
Mamma mia.
Alright, we only got one more chance left. This is why I saved beforehand. So that way I could get back my coins. Damn it!
Mamma mia.
Well then. So if you happen to lose, yeah, there's no getting those coins back really easily. Instead, what I recommend you do is, again, like I said, save your progress before attempting the minigame at all. That way, you can preserve the amount of coins you have, which is, in this case, 1,019 for me. Yours may vary, and you'll get about as many chances as you want. Just, again, be sure to save before entering this room. Thank you! Alright, at least we got it on the 4th try, so not too bad.
Ooh. Okay.
Here we go, folks. That's that minigame. All done. And that was the second secret scroll. So now we have all bros attacks available to use in the entire game. That is awesome. Although there is still the advanced commands that we need to learn from these new scrolls. Which we'll be making good use out of them soon enough. Just saying. Anyway, now that we got some really sweet hammers, a lot more of the world is now officially opened up, and not just with the fact that we can surf on the ocean, but rather it's because we can do even more things and open up brand new paths that we've never seen before due to the fact that we couldn't access them due to the hammers being kind of, you know, weak. Like, really, really weak. Okay. That way is the Woohoo University. Don't want to go that way. So, if you remember before, some of the paths we took actually led us to an area where we previously could not access due to the fact that we were lacking in hammer strength, if you know what I mean.
Let's go.
Somehow I got stuck on a tree. I don't get it. Get smacked. And with these newly powered up hammers, our hammer attacks are so much stronger now than they were before. It also helps with the fact that we got some brand new badges, which also increased our hammer attack power. And just attack power in general, I'm just saying. That works. Goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. 2 hits in a row. That's kind of hilarious. It's hilarious how we immediately were thrown into another battle as soon as we got done.
Alright, spin hammer. Spin jump. Alright, hammer. Jump.
Yes. Exactly what I needed. Now then, time to head to the ocean and go for a nice long swim, if you know what I mean. Which I'm pretty sure I can technically get to by taking a shortcut pipe. Thankfully there is a shortcut pipe just down south here. Thank God for the whole shortcut pipe system, am I right? Okay. go. Really? They had to be right in our path. Oh, how I love it when that happens, and no one ever. Okay. Goodbye. Funny how I said that, and yet they still live. I could also try to show off the new techniques that we learned recently on some of the regular enemies here, but honestly, I feel as though that's a bit of a waste. Waste of a very valuable BB. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. Jump. Hammer. Jump.
Bean Beach Serving Spot. Also, we have another music tape here. Huh? You want to cross the sea? Why, such a thing is impossible without a surfboard, that is. Say, maybe you can find something to jam into that hole. Maybe it'll make some sort of a surfboard substitute, maybe. By the way, that hint was incredibly vague in the original, but in the remake as seen here, they clearly made additional details when it comes to that, so that's pretty sweet. Congratulations! Excellent job making it all the way here. Sweet. Master Glove! Ooh, that sounds awesome.
Hammer. Hi.
I did not mean to talk to you again, but
Swing. Hammer. Hi.
also another one of these. Sweet. Anyway, let's check out these new Master Gloves, which I believe they're classified as a secret item. Yes, they are. Makes fire attacks calls burn and thunder attacks calls dizzy. Ooh. Sounds awesome. You know what? I'm gonna give this to Luigi. I'm not really too sure what the dizzy effect is or how that's supposed to work. But regardless though, it's time. Time to head on off to the ocean. So, the controls for surfing around on the surfboard and across the ocean floor really isn't anything to sneeze at when it comes to rocket science. It really isn't. You just move around with the stick, with the control nub, and just surf around and push B to jump. The thing about surfing controls, though, is that you're only able to control your movements in 8 directions as opposed to a full 360 degrees. Just saying. And if you want to return to normal, just return to any surface. It's literally as simple as that. And of course, if you want to get back into the whole surfing mode, all you have to do is just slam Luigi into the surfboard creation tool, I guess you can call it. I'm not really sure what else to classify it as, but regardless though, it is a thing. It is a thing that you can use. Alrighty. It's definitely worth exploring as much as you can. Also, I'm not sure what these whirlpools do. Let's find out. Ah, I see. So, hitting a whirlpool would force you underwater. And it'll also force you to make a getaway towards the nearest exit. So, don't hit a whirlpool. Not like me, just trying to do it out of curiosity. Honestly, I don't remember those things even being there in the original. Then again, maybe they were, and I never even realized. Thankfully, we're not too far off from where we needed to be anyway. When it comes to the surfing, anyway. Anyway, to get to Joke's End, we need to head over towards the northeast. But the reason why I'm not heading in that direction as of yet is because I want to continue to explore the ocean area. See what else I can find here. Which, it looks like we can find quite a large number of things. In fact, this area right here is a optional location that you can choose to participate in. Pretty sweet. Also, salvage badge. Who knew you would get a badge from there? Let's see. Solo hammer attacks restore HP. Call is supposed to drop items more often. Huh, that's pretty nice. Although I think I'm going to keep that off for now because my current batch setup is perfect the way it is. Another guy who looks just like me runs a little game on the island north of here. I'm just waiting here in earnest. Okay. Well, thanks for the information. So, this minigame that they're talking about is a surfing minigame, and again, it is optional, but if you manage to clear it, and get the win condition, then you'll be able to get your hands on some pretty nice rewards. Let's take a look and see what we can find in these next few areas. I believe here is just the course itself, which honestly is not a bad idea to get some knowledge in on the proper layout of the course itself. By the way, I don't think there are any items at any point in this course whatsoever. Also, here we have another shortcut area.
Whoa.
I believe this was technically a brand new addition added to this version of the game. That was not there in the original. Same with the save album. Welcome to Surfing Game Island. Pretty fun place. I've got a little game going on here. Any chance you two might be interested in playing? Do you want to take a shot at the surfing game? Sure. Want to hear about the rules? Yes, please. When you hit the course on the right side of the island, you'll see Oho balloons floating all over the place. You can't miss them. There are 23 Oho balloons in all. If you can pop all those balloons and reach the far island within 1 minute, another guy who looks just like me will give you a great present. If you get them all and reach the finish quickly, you'll get an even better present. If you decide to quit midway through, just press start. You got that? Yes. Then good luck out there. Thankfully, this minigame you can play as many times as you want, absolutely free.
Let's go.
Also, you can, I believe you have 1 minute to complete this minigame, and... Oh, god damn it. Come on! Rotate! I hate how you have to literally turn yourself around in a circle. I guess to make things a little more realistic, they did that. But honestly, I feel as though it's more awkward than it should be. Okay. That works. I'm not sure what the requirement is for, the clear completion time, but it's definitely not over a minute. Or 1 minute exactly.
Whoa.
Finish! That was really bad. Let's see how you did. Your elapsed time is 55 seconds. Well, have you gotten the hang of it yet? Try for 50 seconds or less next time, okay? Here is my present. Ooh, a woo bean. Wanna try again? Yes, please. I would. Thankfully, I believe the course is the same each and every time, so that's pretty nice. I just hate the fact that you slow down each and every time that you jump. That's kind of annoying. Okay, that's better. Damn it! Oh my god, I can't climb myself up! Damn it! Damn it! That was so not fair. Whatever.
45 seconds. Not too bad.
Whoa.
Finished! Let's see how you did. Your elapsed time is 45 seconds. Wow, that's great. I must say, I'm shocked. Right for 40 seconds or less. Okay. Hey, here we got a Chuckle Bean. That's the next prize.
Honestly, I think if I didn't hit that bomb at the end, I more than likely would have gotten that other prize after that point. I don't know.
Wow, nice. I'm getting slowed down. Damn it. Misaligned.
Wow, 37 seconds. Best time yet.
Whoa.
37 seconds. Not bad. Wow.
Wow, 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 wow.
Enough already. Here's my present. And we got some casual coral. Want to try again? Nah.
And that's the best prize you can get.
Pretty sweet. Let's see here. Strengthens your critical and lucky hits. Overall, pretty nice pair of pants you can get your hands on, but would I consider them worth it? Worth all the trouble? It really is debatable at best. But really, it's entirely up to you, and it's, again, completely optional if you so desire. It's also pretty annoying how whenever you reach the different sectors of the screen, you'll automatically transition to the next screen, which is kind of dumb. But honestly, it's not that bad. One pretty nice thing about surfing on the ocean is that there are a lot of these question mark balloons just hanging out in the middle of the ocean. How is it that they're able to maintain their altitude there without completely blowing around in the wind and not fly away is beyond me. Perhaps it's just the weight of the coins that are weighing them down? But that also brings up the question, aren't the coins technically made of metal? And so sticking them inside the balloon there would be considered disastrous? I mean, that would bring down the balloons quite a bit due to the fact the added weight is there. Just saying, it's just baffling, to say the least. Alrighty then. I guess you can chalk that up once again to video game logic. Still, it's dumb. It really is baffling how that's even a thing. Okay. By the way, you can't just go surfing anywhere in the world, like on a flat beach. You do have to find a surf panel in order to be able to, well, surf, obviously. Just saying. Okay. Let's continue our little expedition now, shall we? There are plenty of places to explore, lots of places to look around and see what we can find. And it doesn't look like there's much else to look for, as far as I can tell. By the way, hitting a wreath does not do anything whatsoever. The only thing it does is that it slows you down, briefly. That's about it. Other than that, though, it really isn't that bad. It is pretty nice how Luigi is able to just go with the flow, quite literally, and not be gargling water like mad. Once again, I guess you can chalk that up to video game logic at its finest. Also, you can't just jump onto this island. I wish you could, but you can't. You do have to approach that area from the ocean floor. Of course, getting there is gonna be the tricky part, honestly. Alrighty then. Time to move on. And get ready for the next big thing. Also, I think this is how we're going to be reaching that island. That's pretty nice. What's also really nice, with the Virtual Boy equipped, we can now view the hidden blocks a lot more easily now. Also, there's an airplane going off, so apologies in advance if that's making any sort of background noise. Alright, before we
explore even more of the underground area, let's see what we can find up here.
Up here we have new recording, ultra shroom, and a golden mushroom. Let's see what we got. Mush Badge A. Cool. That sounds awesome. Let's see here. Powers you up if you've got lots of mushrooms. So this is the mush badge that is completely busted. It may not seem like it's that way stat-wise, but it definitely is considered one of the most overpowered badges in the entire game. So I think I'm going to give this to Mario. Just so I can power him up even more. And again, you can just buy a lot of mushrooms or get a bunch of mushrooms and become an unstoppable killing machine. Just saying, it's that freaking strong. Totally would recommend. Alrighty. Okay, now the question is, how the hell do we get out of here? I don't think that we could just jump into the water here. No, we can't. Maybe we are supposed to go downwards. Yeah, definitely.
Hammer! Fire!
Not sure what I was thinking. Alrighty then.
Jump!
Okay. Well, we're back over here again. That's nice. And again, all we have to do here is just find a way to just go down this way and find another surf panel in order to get back to where we were. It is going to take a little bit of time to get back to an area where we can surf again, but really, it's not that bad.
Especially if you're avoiding every enemy in the area. That just makes things go by that much more quickly, trust me.
Aye, hammer!
Actually, I probably could have used the shortcut pipe instead. Go over towards the surfing island. Yeah, definitely. There we go. Serpent spot. That sure took an unnecessary amount of time. Okay. Let's go. Our next destination awaits us, folks. We're heading out to Joke's End. Report in. Alright, off we go. Right after this. Gotta get some extra coins somehow. By the way, I'm not too sure if there are any additional coins over in this quadrant. And by coins, I obviously mean, like, coin balloons. Aha! There was one! By the way, I believe those balloons will only contain coins. So again, they're optional if you are short on cash. Honestly, it's not a bad idea to go after as many as you can. Besides, I think they're all part of the completionist criteria anyway. Well, here we are, folks. Welcome to Joke's End. As you can see, this is definitely one of the creepier places to be in the entire game, for sure. There's also a shortcut pipe here, so you can choose to activate it. That's, I believe, all 13 of the shortcut pipes that we can activate in the entire game. And if you're playing the original, then I believe that's all of them. That's the last one.
Hammer. Hurry, jump. Hammer. Jump.
Hello, you. Hold it, you two. This palace is our playground, understand? Do you two want to play here too? In that case, the least you could do is say hello to those of us who came here first, who were first. Eh? Me? I'm Jajora, or Jajora, whatever. I'm a buddy of the cousin of the descendant of the spirit who once guarded this place. Princess Peach? Bowletta? Man, I have no idea what you are talking about. Whatever. Look, if you want to go inside, then go right ahead. Be my guest. Go nuts. I don't know what kind of adventure you've been on to get here, but man, getting through here won't be nearly as easy as what you're used to. No way. That, I couldn't agree more. I need a quick drink, cause Jesus. Alright. Off we go. Welcome everyone to Joke's End. And no not papyrus. Sans did not come here to create the ultimate joke book. Just saying. That would be a bad idea. Because if he did come here, he would have a really bad time. Okay. Alright, say hello to some brand new enemies. And of course we got that. We have Ice Sniffets and Dwarf. Yeah. Anyway. These guys really aren't that bad. It's just timing their counterattacks and everything is... It's fun. Let's just say that. I'm pretty sure their positioning will determine who they're going to attack. I just gave that to the wrong goddamn person. Damn it! Poison is way more important than frickin' Heavy G. God, I suck. I'm not sure, but I think some of these enemies are weak against fire, or most of them are here, actually. I think the reason why they're so weak to fire is because this entire place is just a snowy landscape. Also, nice. Nice, refreshing herb I managed to get back after wasting one of them like an idiot. Hey, it's you again. I wonder if you can even make it over here. We'll just see about that. Anyway, our main task at hand is to get this pot going, so that way we can make it across that gap way above our heads here. However, that's going to be a lot easier said than done. I will say this now, Joke's End is definitely one of those places where you're going to be spending a lot of time here just trying to figure out how to navigate through the place. But thankfully, with the whole mini-map being added in this remake, it will make navigating through this place a little bit easier. Keyword is a little bit. Not guaranteed that it's going to be absolutely easy peasy lemon squeezy. Trust me, it's not. Also, we are full on chuckle beans, apparently. Wow. I had no idea. By the way, I think if you are full on chuckle beans, then you have no choice but to return to the cafe area in order to spend some of those beans, which I think I'm going to go ahead and do that now because honestly, I had no idea that was even a thing. I thought you would just continuously gather the beans and just continue to collect them forever. Whatever, no big deal. At least we have the shortcut pipe active now. Besides, I'm not going to be using all of the beans. I'm just going to be using enough of them so that way I can, just so that way I have enough for a upcoming espresso. Let's see. All I need from the Chuckuccino is 4 of these beans, so let's brew ourselves a couple of chuckle blends, because why not, right? If you brew any additional cups of coffee that has already been brewed before, EGAD will not show up. You will have to just go through the cutscene like normal. Okay. By the way, brewing the coffee, besides getting those really neat secret items from EGAD, isn't the only benefit for making coffee. If you brew additional coffee blends that you've made before, you can use the cups of coffee that you've made to permanently boost the corresponding stat. So, there is still a reason to make all different kinds of coffee, trust me. It is kind of annoying how every time you make one of these cups of coffee, you do have to step away just by a single freaking pixel, far enough away where you just simply cannot interact with him again until you move right up in his face. It's annoying. It's really, really dumb.
Okay, never mind.
Forget that I said that before. You'll have plenty of space, trust me. Alright. And there we go.
That's the last Chuckle blend that we're going to be making. Probably for the rest of the playthrough.
So like I said, these cups of coffee will permanently boost your stats, depending on the blend. We have Woohoo Blend, which permanently boosts your HP by 2. Hoo-Hoo Blend permanently boosts BP by 2. Chuckle Blend increases speed by 2. Tee Blend gives you 2 stash. Hoolumbian gives you 2 power. And the other blends will give you, I believe, defense. Did we get speed? Yeah, we got speed and stash. Okay. Interesting.
I believe there's still one other stat that we still need to make yet. And the other coffee that's considered like the very last one that we've yet to make, besides the other blend, is one that will randomly boost one of your stats permanently by 6. But again, it does take a bit of extra resources to make such a blend, but it is what it is.
Jump.
And by the way, like I said,
If your Chuckle Bean count is full, those beans that we dug up before, we will have to dig them up again.
Oh, yeah.
But at least the good news is, at the very least... Oh, really? At least the good news is, we know exactly where they are, and we can dig them up again at any time. Anywho, we have a new enemy here. This is known as a clump. Yeah, it's a clump. It's basically a caveman wielding a giant club. It will try to increase its attack power and then unleash a massive shockwave. The shockwave itself is pretty easy to dodge when he's powered up. But otherwise, it comes at you pretty fast. By the way, I believe he'll try to continuously try to power himself up. However, if we use a fire to set him on fire, there's a chance that we can burn up his hair and cause him to run away, therefore showing him a bit of mercy. But then again, maybe that's not the case here, and I'm misremembering, because it doesn't seem to be working here.
other than that, though, he really isn't too bad.
Spring hammer. Jump.
Okay. Let's head on up here.
Let's go. Yahoo.
Anywho, again, I believe this is a new enemy. Also, I jumped way too early. Okay. Wow, you suck. Yeah, it certainly is. It is a Scaratrupi. Just like with all the Paratrupes whom we fought up to this point, their weakness is aerial attacks. And once you get them grounded, they become a lot weaker and a lot easier to take out. I don't think you can ground them when you're counterattacking them. So that is something you do have to keep in mind. By the way, you definitely want to take care of those Scarapees as soon as you possibly can. Otherwise, they'll continuously heal their comrades. Or worse, maybe even bring them back to life. Nice. So if an enemy becomes dizzy, I think they become immobilized for a period of time. Heh! There we go. He's gone. Like I said, burn off his hair and he'll lose all motivation to fight. As a meteorologist, I am practically interested in the whirlwinds that appear in the seas in this area. When rotational energy is added to warm up drafts of air, whirlwinds occur. It's quite fascinating. I would love to research this mechanism further and test it out somewhere. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, not too bad. Also, Ultra Nut, Ultra Syrup. Gotta love it. Seriously though, those are the really nice items to get your hands on at this point in the game.
Yeah.
For sure. It is kind of unfortunate that the enemies are going first a lot of times around here, but as we continue to increase our power and gain more and more level ups, that will change. Okay. Nice. Well, so much for being immobilized. They got rid of that status element real quick. Okay. I feel like we've fought against every single enemy that there is around here. Then again, there may still be some others that I can't remember off the top of my head, but that will come in due time, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's see what we got around here. Nice, a sweet 1,000 coins. Also, we have this area right here. This is fun. Congratulations! Excellent job making it all the way here. Sweet! Paisley Slacks. Cool. Also, that was a very, very easy area to access. Let's see what we got. Princely Pants that immediately heal status elements. Ooh. Ooh. Banana! Okay. That was fun. Now it's time to move on. Also, apparently you can't dash on stairs. Kinda dumb, if you ask me. I guess they did that just to keep up with the realism, I guess? But even so, it's still kind of annoying. Oh, come on. Anyway, Light G, like I said, is the complete opposite of Heavy G, where it makes you float. It has a floatier jump. And also makes your attacks come out more quickly. So that can throw your timing off a little bit here, but really it's not that bad.
Alright, level up for Luigi, level 32. $140 HP, Jesus. Also, speaking of which,
Let's go.
Luigi almost has 200 defense.
That's insane. It's kind of weird how snowballs have a chance to poison you. I'm not sure why that is. One thing I will definitely mention here, also gravity jump badge. Neat. As I was trying to say, I'm pretty sure you're going to be making really good use of your elemental powers here. Not because the enemies are necessarily weak against them, or not just that, but rather it's due to the fact that your jump and hammer abilities are kind of nerfed a bit in this place, as they're just not nearly as effective as they should be. Just saying. There we go. You gotta love getting some good old beans shoved down your throat. Am I right? Or am I right? At one point, I definitely want to see if I can try to get a first strike in for a flame attack if I can, as that would be really, really helpful. Also, those glob things, they're weak not only against Firebrand, but also Thunderbrand too. So that's pretty awesome. Definitely try to make good use out of all your elemental abilities here. Okay, I didn't know about that.
Apparently, there's a chance that
You can set those ice snippets coats on fire, and again, they would run away from battle if you managed to pull it off. Pretty nice.
Hi.
Again, I guess they do that because of motivation reasons. Even so, still something worth pointing out.
Hi. Spin.
Okay, this is gonna be a fun room.
Thunder.
Ow.
Thunder.
Alrighty, that wasn't too bad. Funny enough, after hitting that block, you may think that we're completely screwed in here, but oddly enough, that's not the case at all. Instead, what will happen is these cylinders will start spinning in the opposite direction, which thankfully will allow us to get back without too much of a problem.
Jump. Hi. Spin. Jump.
Definitely an interesting little secret area right here. Definitely worth exploring. Let's see what we got. bad.
Hi.
Bullet Bill Badge. That's an interesting item.
Ha.
Let's see. Increases power in battle as you defeat foes. Wow, pretty nice. And gravity jump ups your jump power in heavy G. Huh. That's not bad. Okay. There you go, Luigi.
Jump.
Great, we got one of these rally blocks. Hooray! I always love these, as I can usually get at least about 60 coins each and every time I use one of these. Sometimes more. They are kind of a waste of time, though. But it's still nice to have extra coins regardless. As you never know, you may come across something even better. Damn it, that sucked! Whatever, no big deal. It wasn't like I was trying to go for the highest score possible when it comes to that rally block anyway. Still, it was definitely worth our time getting that for sure. Okay.
Hi.
Also, I figured I'd check up there, seeing just in case they would put something up there, like a hidden block. Or maybe some beans. God only knows.
Hi.
Speaking of hidden blocks, we got one right here.
Jump. Fire.
There we go.
So, with lighting that up like a freaking Christmas tree,
That should create a nice updrift.
Jump.
Perfectly made, so that way we can now finally navigate the upper floors of this place. Fantastic.
Hi.
So, to create this drift, what we need to do is that. Just do a spin jump just over this thing, so that way we can create such a draft.
Jump.
Thankfully, again, once you defeat enemies in the area, you don't have to worry about them respawning at all.
Spin.
So, that's awesome. Cool. First challenge complete. This is where the real challenge starts. Look, you probably should just give up and go home. How about bite me, ass? You ass.
okay.
Onward. Damn it! Ow! Come on, man. That wasn't fair. Whatever, it's not that big of a deal. Even though Mario is, like, about dead. I really really do not want to use any mushrooms here, because using them would, technically speaking, decrease Mario's power. But I might not have a choice in this matter. I mean, I could always keep going to see if I can find another healing block at a later point. I could also go back as well. This way I could, heal Mario without having to use any items. That is something else I could do.
Oh, yeah!
And it is something I'm definitely considering.
Oh!
What the? Really? What the hell hit me? Oh, one of these asshats that blend in with the frickin' background. Of course. By the way, with the mush badge, the power-up sequence is only applied for mushrooms, super shrooms, and ultra shrooms. I don't think it applies for 1-ups or 1-up supers. So that is something worth mentioning. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I haven't read up on the Mario Wiki, so I can't really say if that's absolutely the case or not.
Jump! Spin hammer! Jump! Hi! Jump!
Screw it, I'm going back. No big deal. Like I said, save block is right there, and it's not like we're that far behind anyway.
Let's go!
Also, we got more of this. Great. Great job. Not. Well, at least the good news is... Oh, come on, that was bullcrap. Anyway, back to what I was saying. At least the good news is, it gives us more experience. Eh, nice. Later, dude. Okay. Goodbye. Nice. It is kind of surprising how a lot of the enemies around here are weak against elemental abilities. It's pretty insane if you think about it.
Let's go!
Oops. Oh, whatever, no big deal. We can work with this. I guess I've never seen the enemy lurking around on the floor. Hence the reason why I've managed to avoid it for so long. By the way, to determine if that caveman-like enemy there, the clump will do either a slow slam or a fast slam attack. All you have to look at is whether or not he powers himself up. If he powers himself up, then he's going to do a slow attack. If he doesn't power himself up beforehand, then it's going to be the fast one. Regardless, though, it does come at you pretty quickly, but it's not the quickest thing around. Trust me. I'm just saying.
Jump! Hi! Spin!
Alrighty then, let's move on. Back to where we need to be. Back to adventure. Okay. Okay.
Hammer! Hammer!
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. At this point, the game expects you to split up Mario and Luigi, and we're gonna have to go our separate ways for quite a bit. There are several areas in which only Mario and Luigi can access on their own, so that is something you need to keep in mind. Thankfully, while you're split off, the enemy numbers here are nowhere near as large as they have been currently. At most, I believe you'll be fighting like 2 enemies, and that's it. And by 2 enemies, I mean like 2 at a time. There might be an instance where we'll be fighting like 3, but really it's not that bad. Gotta love it how Luigi is just so much further ahead than Mario currently.
Oh, yeah.
Also, you may notice that there are chuckle beans in Luigi's section. At some point, we will be able to get those beans, but obviously we can't do so right now. Not without Mario's assistance.
Yahoo!
There's also a lot of these things that are just creeping around. Also, that was complete bullshit. I did not want to waste a refreshing herb and a turn as a result just because of that poison crap, honestly. Also, we have these simul blocks. Remember these from the optional activity that we did a little while back? Well, they're here again, and they're not optional this time around. Instead, they are required in order to progress. And my god, is it going to be annoying. What's also annoying? Not being able to switch with the start button. Man, that is just so damn annoying. And again, we also have more beans for other sections where Mario is at. Again, we should be able to get to both sections at a later point in time. Just obviously we can't do that right now. I could also use this opportunity to catch Mario up a bit and catch up with Luigi, so that way he's not completely behind. Also, new power clothes, guard slacks, pretty nice. Let's see, what do they do? These make your emergency guard even stronger. Pretty nice pair of pants to have, but not really anything I need this moment. I thought for a second there I jumped far too early. Thankfully that wasn't the case. Goodbye. Alright. Alrighty, time to get ready for the next area. Okay, that was clearly not what I was supposed to do. And I pushed the damn button again. Wrong button, I mean. Okay, so for this, what we need to do here is, after we get done this battle, we need to position Luigi in just the right way to get that barrel to come down onto him. I also did the wrong move, like an idiot. Good job. Another pair of guard slacks. Neat. Okay.
Thunder hammer.
That's what needed to be done. It's not that Luigi needs to get under the barrel, he actually needs to be right by the barrel. And once the switch is pressed, by the way, the deed is done. You don't need to worry about pressing it again. Alright, time for one of the more annoying sections of the game. Let's do this. Wow, if you come all the way here, you obviously don't give up easily. Cool. So this is a present from me to you. Press the A and B buttons to hit the blocks that come flying and score points. If you get 25 points in 25 seconds or less, I'll open the store for you. Cool? Okay. Like I said, very annoying section. Let's do this. All done. I'm kind of surprised we managed to pull off that win so easily. I believe after this, once again, we will have to continue to go solo for a bit. But thankfully, it's not going to be for too much longer. All done. Cool. Thankfully, you can light those candles in any order you see fit. And it's not like you have to follow a pattern in order to, what the? Oh. Okay. As I was trying to say, you don't need to follow a set order in order to, even get through there. Just saying. It's not something you have to do. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So basically what we have to do here is switch to Mario, push B, and then push A, and move at the same time. And there we go. All done with that.
Oh yeah!
Now we just need to get both bros in the correct position in order to proceed. Thankfully, that's pretty easy to do. God damn it, of course I did that like an idiot. Don't you just love it when you think that it's going to be coming at you more quickly than it actually does? Seems to be happening to me far too often. Great. It also split off into two separate entities. Great. Thankfully, I think if it does do that, its HP is technically cut in half. I could be wrong. Which it appears that I'm 100% correct. Good. I like that. I also need a quick drink. Man, I needed that.
Oh yeah!
Also, we got another item. I don't even know what that item is, unfortunately. I wonder if the game's even going to tell me what it is after I finish this fight. Guess we'll see for ourselves. Goodbye. All done. Okay, good. It does tell you what it is. At least that's nice. So, anywho, the item we got was a Who Bean. Who gives a hoot about a Who Bean? Huh? Okay. I believe here in this room, we want to position Luigi in just the right spot for the barrel to fall down.
Okie dokie.
There we go. Goodbye. Awesome. Now we can join the two bros back together once more. That is sweet. Because there are a lot of the beans I've been missing out on just because of the fact that they were separated for so long. Okay. Cool. Finally. It's good to see that we finally got the crew back together once again. Now it's time to comb back through and pick up all the beans that we missed. Because my god, there were a ton of beans. That's for sure. And also a lot of hidden blocks and other things like that.
Hi.
It's also good to see that we finally can get the bros back together just to get them to earn the same amount of experience for their battles going forward. God damn it. I hate it when I do that. Funny enough, with their little side adventure, they're that much closer to each other now, which is pretty sweet when it comes to experience. Okay, I did not even see that enemy. You gotta love the whole lighting engine, how it sometimes throws you through a loop. Just saying. It would be pretty cool if you could get like a second attack in just before it pulls away. But I don't think it's possible. And even if it was, I don't think it'll work. There we go. All done. Luigi is now level 33. Hell yeah. 63 BP. That's pretty nice. It's also really nice how he has over 200 defense now, which is really insane. At this point, it seems like the enemies here are all going to be the same. All part of the course. So in other words, it's basically all the same enemies whom we fought up to this point in this tower. Go. Goodbye. There we go. I figured Mario was going to level up himself as well at some point here.
Oh, yeah!
Nice. I wonder, was there something else down here worth looking at? No, there wasn't. Okay. I'm crazy then. I know there is one other area where I can technically get this now. There we are. Alright. Now then. Let's continue. Of course, I will have to run a little bit of a ways around in order to get back to where Luigi is, but really, it's not that bad. And thankfully, Mario and Luigi both move at a pretty decent pace.
Hammer! Hi!
Nice.
Spin by! Jump! Thunder!
Okay. I think I got time to finish up Joke's End. Honestly, that's not a bad idea to try to do that. Let's go. We still have a little bit of a ways to go before we reach the end of this place, but thankfully it's not going to be too much further.
Hi! Jump!
Oh man, cut it out! You're the most stubborn people I know. No girls would ever like you. Really, you have to be that much of an asshat here?
Let's go!
Okay, that was unexpected. Whatever. Let's just clean up this mess nice and quick. Later. One thing I will definitely say is, if you know exactly what you're doing and know the elemental weaknesses of each and every enemy in this place, you can make some really quick work of them. Which is pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah!
Whatever. It's not like I really wanted, not like I really wanted a first strike anyway. Also, is it me or does Mario do the Naruto run whenever he's running towards an enemy ready to unleash his fire brand? Perhaps I need to take another look at that animation. Yeah, he does do the Naruto run. That's pretty funny. Never noticed that until now. There we go. I guess these Scarapees, they'll only heal their species. So, if you see one of them around, they'll only try to heal themselves rather than healing other species that are in the same battle arena, if you know what I mean. All done.
Hammer! Spin hammer.
Okay.
Jump.
Let's see what we got in here. Lightning badge, 2 Hoo beans, and a rally block. Hooray! Fantastic. Just what I always wanted. Another opportunity to get a bunch of coins if I can. Okay, is it me or is the shadow completely misaligned with both Mario and Luigi's shadow positions? By the way, you could also cheese this by just simply pushing the X button too, using the rally blocks. I figured this out just now. I mean, you really can't consider it cheesing it because you still have to make the effort of actually hitting the block. Okay, not too bad. Now then, there is still the matter of getting through to the rest of this place, and also navigating even higher in this wondrous palace. There we go. Goodbye. By the way, I believe the chances of inflicting a status element such as a dizzy effect on the enemy here with that one badge equipped that either burns or dissifies an enemy, I think it's dependent on the enemy itself. Obviously it doesn't work on bosses, but it does work on regular enemies. As far as the chances of it activating, I'm gonna guess they're pretty slim. Okay. That was an alright hit,
Thunder. Jump.
random block.
Thunder.
Okay. Honestly, I should be glad that I went this way first, because this way we're able to light... Oh, come on, really? Anyway, back to what I was saying, at least we can light up that, that pot, or whatever you would call it. Can you call it a pot? I did not mean to do that. God, I hate how the targeting acquisition system automatically targets the enemy in, like, the back row all the time. Okay, so they do heal their comrades. Okay. Disregard what I said earlier about them only healing their own species. Okay. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this yet or not. Or no, I didn't mention it because the whole Virtual Boy thing, it is technically a brand new item as it actually replaces another item that was previously in the original release. Basically, that item was where it basically changes the hammer swing mechanic for counterattacks to make it so you can hold on to the hammer forever without it slipping from your hand. But because that is available by default in the remake, the item was replaced entirely. And I'm not sure if it was replaced with the Virtual Boy or replaced by another item entirely. Regardless, it is something worth mentioning. I can't believe I only just figured that out now. Then again, maybe the item still exists, and I'm just being a crazy hoot, if you know what I mean.
Spin. Hurry. Jump.
Okay. Now then, you may be wondering, what do we do here?
Jump.
Well,
Hammer.
if we tried to put out these candles like normal people, it wouldn't work. Instead, we need to hit a whirlwind that is created from earlier with a spitball. That's the only way to put out the candles on the water, just saying. Also, we have another one of these blocks, as well as a save block too. So, that's pretty nice.
Hurry. Hammer.
So, I'm glad I checked down here before moving on.
Jump.
Anyway, definitely a good idea to save progress here for sure. You may be wondering, what is that barrel there for exactly? Well, I'm pretty sure it is going to be needed for another puzzle at a certain point in just a little bit of time. Here we have an Ultra Shroom and another Bean. Cool.
Fire.
Of course, I was too late. Dang it. All because I had to change moves. Damn it! All because I was misaligned. You gotta be fast with that. There we go. Welcome! You're the first people ever to climb all the way up here. Cool. You're pretty darn determined. Let me reward you with a little something, okay? Don't just stand there. Have a seat and relax a bit. Wow, talk about a change in tune immediately. I'm inviting one of my pals over today. They're all good people, but I'm only inviting one today. Who would you like to invite? We have Chuckalista, Oholina, Huhulia, and Tihiana. Regardless, they're all technically the same person, but are of different names. I'm going to... let's see... let's go with you. Oh man, you two have really good taste. Oh, Oholina, introduce yourself. Hi. I'm Bowletta. Are you done working for the day? Then please sit back and relax. Well done. Now take good care of our honorable guests.
Let's go.
Great.
Okie dokie.
Alright folks, say hello to Oholina or whoever you selected. Like I said, they're all the same person, have the same attributes. Jojora does join in the battle as well, and you can choose to fight that person if you so wish. It, I believe, only has 40 HP, making it one of the lower HP enemy bosses whom we fought in the entire game up to this point. However, despite this, it also has incredibly high defense as a result of its low HP count. So basically, any and all attacks will only be dealing like 1 damage to him. So that is something worth mentioning. So if you're going to attack him, keep in mind that you're only going to be able to do like 1 damage per attack. Also, apparently, Fire Bros and Super Fire Bros deal a lot of damage. Wow. Nice job, mate. Ooh! Also, if Joho gets too close to you, he'll try to freeze you. That's not fun. Anyway, there are 2 new attacks that we technically got our hands on with the secret scrolls. Let's try out Cyclone Bros first. Press B when Luigi swings his hammer over his head. Mario will become Mini Mario. Okay, this may not be a good attack to try first though. When Luigi jumps, tap the A button. This will spin Mini Mario round at high speed. Get many consecutive hits for an excellent rating. You can attack enemies several times. During the attack, you can change the foe you are targeting with the analog stick. When Mario starts to move forward, move the circle pad towards the foe you want to target. Okay. Okay, apparently Thunder Bros will completely heal, the Jora as well as, your guest of choice. Just saying. Alright, there's something I need to check out. Right after this turn. You never touch a lady without her permission. Anyway, I'll be right back. I need to check something. Okay, I'm back. Sorry that took so long. I just had to see what that noise was all about. Thankfully, it was nothing to worry about. Back to the game. Wow, okay, that definitely wasn't good. Eek! Uncool, you creep! Well, that was definitely something. You know what? Here, Mario, have a gold shroom. By the way, after you knock Dojora out of battle for a bit, she will return eventually. It will take a little bit of time, but she will return. Gah, the mustache guy, does he like me? Now he will. Oh dear, well that's definitely something. Alright, let's try Cyclone Bros. Huh. Surprised that wasn't an excellent, but it was still something. Alright, let's try Swing Bros. So Swing Bros, how this works, you press A when Luigi and Mario hold hands. Keep holding the button down to make them spin around. They'll keep spinning faster. The faster they spin, the more damage they will deal. When Mario and Luigi reach top speed, let go of the A button. Press B when Luigi collides with a foe. Pull it off flawlessly to execute an excellent rating. Okay.
Let's go.
Apparently, you can go too fast, and if that happens, oh dear. It's gonna be pain. Okay. Let's try knockback bros on you. That wasn't too bad. Nice. By the way, the HP value that I previously stated about this guy, I was completely wrong. It's actually a lot higher in the remake. Then again, maybe... Oh, really? That was only a great rating?
Let's go.
Nice! Talk about a pile driver, am I right? Alright. I hit the wrong button first. God damn it. God damn it! Figures. Luigi would get poisoned too. Definitely not a fan of that. By the way, every time you knock Jojora out of battle, he will constantly say the same exact thing again and again. So that is something worth mentioning. Oh. Also, once you kill the guest off... Damn it! Of course I did that.
Let's go.
As I was trying to say, once you kill this guy off, the battle is automatically won. Even if Jojora is still on the battlefield, she'll run away. She'll run away immediately after. Gah. Okay, same dialogue.
Let's go.
Of course! I pushed it too late this time. Man, I suck. Also, I don't believe emergency guards will help when it comes to dealing with that poisonous kiss of death. There we go. I think in order to earn an excellent rating of that, you just need to mash like mad. There we go. You're done. What did you jerks do to my friend? How dare you! You are so uncool. Nice. Surprised that wasn't a level up, though. Playtime's over for the day. Over. Bye. Jerks.
Fun Thunder.
Well, that was definitely fun.
Jump.
Now that that's done,
Fire.
we still have a whole other area left to explore yet. Still gotta get on top of the palace somehow.
Okay.
Even though I'm over the 3-hour mark, you know what? This is a good idea to just simply stop for the day. Even though I stepped away for what was like about a minute or two, regardless though, I am going to stop here for the day. This is a good stopping point anyway, as since we managed to defeat the boss, we still got a rendezvous with Bowletta and meet her demands in order to get our hands back on Princess Peach. Don't take that the wrong way, I'm just saying. Anywho, I'm done here for today. This is General Snivy with the Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're going to be heading to the very top of Joke's End, meet with Bowletta, and hopefully everything goes according to plan. Who knows, we may even be able to pull a bit of a pretty sneaky little trick out of our sleeve, if you know what I mean. Again, only one way to find out, and that is to tune in next time. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all later.